Kourtney Kardashian reveals whether or not she thinks Khloe and Tristan Thompson will get back together, and let's just say it's not the answer we hoped for. Plus, we need to keep talking about Kourtney because her and Scott Disick addressed their soulmate status during last night's Keeping Up. While Scott admitted he doesn't want to disrespect Sofia, but he also owes a lot to his baby mama and ex. Speaking of last night's Keeping Up, Khloe was forced to address Tristan's cheating.
Sometimes you didn't trust the person that you're with now, sometimes you feel fear.
On top of all of that, we need to discuss the over-the-top present Kylie Jenner got for baby daddy Travis Scott and Kim K's CBD-themed baby shower. We have a lot of Kar Jenner catching up to do, so stay right here. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. We have so much Kar Jenner news to get into, but first make sure to click that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. That way you're always the first to know when something is going down. Okay, first up, let's kick things off with Kylie, because she essentially just became the queen of gift giving over the weekend. As you all know, Travis Scott's birthday is officially tomorrow, but the celebration started at the end of last week with that Avengers-themed party. While that was cute and all, Kylie amped up the birthday love even more over the weekend with a very big public display of affection. And I mean that literally. Kylie had a billboard put up here in Los Angeles, complete with a large picture of Stormi and then a picture of them both, complete with a note that says, "Happy birthday, Daddy. Love, Mommy and Stormi XO." I'm sorry, is it just me or did Kylie just officially raise all expectations when it comes to gift giving? If this is what Kylie has in store leading up to Travis's actual birthday, Lord only knows what she has planned for tomorrow. Okay, moving on to some more celebrations. Let's talk about Kim K's baby shower, because after having 3 of those things, she really had to come up with something different for this 4th baby. And wow, did she not disappoint. Kim celebrated baby number 4 with a CBD-themed baby shower, complete with CBD-infused products, plants, and group sound baths. What's also interesting is the fact it appeared Kim had a wall where guests could write name suggestions. On her story, she zoomed in on these 2 names, Robert Harut. Harut being Armenian for he has risen, so I don't know if that's her way of hinting at something, but that's kind of what it seemed like. Well, I didn't think I'd ever see Kim K holding a CBD-themed event. I've got to say, she did it and it looked pretty amazing, whether or not you're into that. Okay, now that we have the fun and happy stuff out of the way, let's get to the drama. Starting with what happened during last night's Keeping Up with the Kardashians. As you all know, we knew that Kourtney and Scott's relationship would be addressed after a psychic told Kourtney that her and Scott were soulmates during their Bali trip.
And that we're soulmates. So it was like you have to decide if you want to be together or not be together.
During last night's episode, we saw the 2 co-parents work through this information, and sadly, for those of you that ship them, it wasn't quite the conclusion you were hoping for. Basically, they decided to stick to how things are.
We're definitely at a great place.
Yeah.
We're very lucky.
We're very much on the same everything.
Don't lose hope yet though, because later on in the episode, Scott addressed how his very close relationship with Kourtney affects his current relationship with Sofia Richie. Because I mean, hello, I can't imagine it's easy for her to hear that her boyfriend could be meant for someone else. While talking to Khloe, Scott revealed that Sofia has always known about how close him and Kourtney are. She reportedly said she will never come between him and his family, but she does ask Scott to keep her in the loop and make her feel comfortable. I think that's something that seems pretty simple, but something about what Scott said next still makes me feel like on some level, him and Kourtney are not done. He admitted that while he doesn't want to disrespect Sofia, he owes Kourtney a lot for the time he missed when he wasn't a good partner. He then went on to say this.
So I feel like I will forever be making up for that lost time for the rest of her life.
Talk about heavy! But as I mentioned, that wasn't the only serious thing that happened during last night's episode. Khloe also took something major away from the 3rd psychic her and Kim visited on the trip. Through a translator, Khloe was told that there was something hurting her in her mind after a traumatic experience. AKA, this time Khloe was still recovering from Tristan's first cheating scandal. She was also told that she doesn't trust the person she is with now, which is pretty crazy being that fast forward to just a few months ago, Tristan cheated on her again. While we don't have time to get into that, I do have time to show you guys how Khloe admitted that it's, quote, hard to overcome cheating and that she is constantly fighting a battle within herself.
Ever since what's happened between Tristan and I fight an inner battle with myself in regards to what is the best thing to do for my relationship and for me.
As I just mentioned, we know this was filmed prior to Khloe and Tristan calling it quits a second time due to the whole Jordyn Woods situation. But because these two have survived a cheating scandal once, their relationship was a topic of conversation when Kourtney appeared on Ellen today. You guys know I love Ellen because she always asks the questions we want to know. Like the big elephant in the room, will Khloe and Tristan ever get back together? And let me just tell you right now, Kourtney's answer didn't give me that much confidence that it will never happen. She started off saying that she doesn't know what the future holds because she, quote, doesn't think that deeply into it. But what she does know is this.
But I know that she's very strong and that I just feel like she's in a really good place.
Kourtney went on to say that out of anyone, she knows what it's like to want to keep your family together after cheating. It's no secret she did that with Scott for many years. She then continued to praise Khloe for being good with her emotions and dealing with what's going on in the present. Kourtney made sure to end the topic of conversation with a comment on Khloe's mom skills and what her main focus is in all of this.
Yeah, she's the best mom to her daughter, and that's like where all of her energy is going.
As it should.
Before I totally wrap things up, I do want to give you Kourtney and Scott shippers one more piece of info. During her chat with Ellen, Kourtney also admitted that her and Scott talk constantly throughout the day, that he's always checking on her and the kids. So yeah, he really is trying to make up for those bad times. And Tristan Thompson made an appearance at his son's birthday party over the weekend. While that, of course, is good news, a source reported to Hollywood Life that he's still making little effort to see true. So I guess it's a good thing that, as Kourtney said, she is Khloe's main focus right now. Regardless, some dad time is better than none, I suppose. Okay, people, that is all the Kar Jenner news you needed to catch up with. Let me know your thoughts on Kylie's billboard and Kim's party, plus everything that happened during last night's Keeping Up. And don't forget to tell me what you thought of Kourtney's appearance on Ellen. Let it out down below. For more on Kourtney's dating life, check out our video. And for more celeb news, subscribe to Hollyscoop now.